So if you want to know the top 3 things that I think a lot of private practices waste money on, watch this video. Hey there, I'm Cheryl Stair. For the best private practice tips and advice, be sure to subscribe to the channel and don't forget to click the bell so that you're notified every Tuesday when a new video is released. So the first thing that I think private practices waste money on is pay-per-click advertising. That's basically when you use like Google AdWords or something like that to promote your business in a Google search where people will click and you're paying per click. You're actually competing with not only everybody else who's out there, but you're also competing with some of the bigger names that actually promote private practices and individual clinicians. So somebody is paying for the Psychology Today or one of the other ones, guess what? Their stuff is going to rank higher than yours. So you're paying for these clicks, which may or may not amount to anything. Personally, I think that's a waste of your money. Number 2, the second thing that I think people waste money on is maybe not direct mailing itself, but purchasing a mailing list. You can very easily find this information online. Why not just spend the extra couple of minutes, do the research? If you really want to mail out postcards, it's not that hard to do a search in your local area and figure out where these people are living. The problem with mailing out to the masses is you might not be speaking to your ideal client. So that is probably going to be a waste of money, where say your ideal client is a teenager. You would do a much better job with your money if you went to the school and worked directly with a social worker or a school counselor or whoever is there. That would be the person that you would want to maybe network with or set up something with the school during the Bullying Awareness Month or something like that, and see if you can go in and actually speak to the kids to teach them something. This way you're dealing with the kids and you could probably hand out something and they would take that home. It's a lot cheaper and more efficient to do something like that than it is to pay all of this money to mail out postcards for our industry. The final thing that I personally find is a waste of money for private practices is sending out a follow-up letter. So basically what that is you have a client, they call in, you pre-screen them, you schedule the appointment, they come for the intake, and then they never show up again. Or you have a client who stops coming after the second session. And people, some clinicians have actually sent out letters to these people to say, hey, just wanted to let you know whatever, or wanted to check on you or something. Now, here's where I have an issue with that. Number 1, what is your intent behind sending out this letter? It's probably not to benefit this person that you're contacting. It's you trying to have them come back so that you can make money. That is not what we came into this business for. We do not have to hunt people down and try to get them to come back to our practice. Okay, so I am not a fan of this idea, and I've heard it so many times. So many people say, oh, send out these follow-up letters. You can let me know in the comments below if this is something that you practice and why you practice it, or maybe you don't want to disclose why you practice it, but has this been beneficial to you? Let me know what you think. If you've enjoyed this video, then do me a favor and give it a thumbs up so that I know that you've enjoyed it and that you've learned something beneficial, which of course you have, because that's what I teach. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell so that you get the new videos every Tuesday. In the meantime, if you're trying to figure out who your ideal client is, click on the description and download the free information that I have there. I will see you next Tuesday.